Like a lot of people, I love Christmas movies. I have my traditional Christmas movies that I have to make sure every December I watch, from Home Alone to Christmas Vacation to Elf, and let's not forget some of the classics like Miracle on 34th Street, It's a Wonderful Life, and Die Hard. When you watch these movies a lot, there's this running theme that's not entirely specific to just Christmas. And a lot of these movies feature a character that is not usually part of the in crowd, a character that finds themselves excluded and maybe even on the margins of society. And I think I know why this is a running theme in Christmas movies. The birth narrative of Jesus includes characters like this. In Luke's account, chapter 2, we see Mary and Joseph be informed that they are having a baby. And then 9 months later, they are forced to travel and find a place to stay. And as the story goes, there was no room for them, so they had to stay outside in a manger with just some barnyard animals. And this is where we'll pick up in Luke chapter 2, verse 8. It says, "And there were shepherds living out in the fields nearby, keeping watch over their flocks at night." And there were shepherds, and they lived outside, and they were on the margins of society. They were not considered a trusted source. They were looked down upon by the religious elite. And this is how they found themselves part of the birth narrative of Jesus. In verse 9, an angel of the Lord appeared to them, told them they had no reason to be afraid, and that a Savior has been born to them. This baby, this Messiah, will be a sign for them, and they have to go find this baby wrapped and lying in a manger. Now, why did God choose these lowly field workers, these shepherds, to receive this news that a Savior has been born? And they received it from an angel. Why them? And that's probably the question they were asking themselves as well. Nobody included them on anything important. And now they were thrust into the middle of the most important thing in the history of mankind. Why? When you look at the kind of person Jesus became and the focus of his ministry, I think the answer is clear. His mission was to seek and save the lost, to bring those that felt like they had no purpose and no love into his arms. He sat around the table with people that most wanted nothing to do with. You have this dirty manger, 2 scared young kids with a lot of faith, about to give birth and raise God in the flesh. And now shepherds have been invited to witness this historical event. And see, that scene says everything we need to know about who Jesus is. He is the Messiah, the Savior to everyone. And no matter your occupation or your status, in verse 17, Luke says this about the shepherds. When they had seen him, they spread the word concerning what had been told to them about this child. And all who heard it were amazed at what the shepherds said to them. The right response to good news is to spread it. And it says people were amazed. It didn't say people didn't believe them or they were called liars. It says people were amazed. What a reminder that God has brought us in and included us and has shown us favor and love in ways we'll never understand on this earth. Not because we are good, but rather because He is good.